of the guys on the board of for Thiccc Boys is Rob Dyrdek. He asks all the time, "What's the plan? What's the plan?"
That dude is
He's the best.
man.
He's a legend.
Brilliant.
Would love to have him on.
Business-wise,
He owns MTV. All they play is ridiculous.
Oh, dude, you have no idea.
All they fucking play now.
His like savvy, because I'll listen to his show, but even his clips and stuff on social media, I like love listening to the way he structures
I don't
everything out.
like, obviously people know him from ridiculousness, but the way he like hustled that situation where his team produced that show, like it's all him, and then he gives it to MTV, and then his deal was up, and then MTV was doing budget cuts, and they're like, "Hey man, we want to continue to do the show, but we're trying to save money." He's like, "Cool, I can do it for this much, but you have to buy 500 episodes." They're like, "All right, cool." And he's like, "All right, cool." Then his production company, which he owns and started, got bought out too. So he sold his production company, sold the thing to MTV, so he gets all of it.
Yeah.
He's just a talent now.
That's
He's
awesome.
brilliant. Then he also, I think he started 10 startup companies where he invested in. It's him and this group invested in, and 8 out of the 10 sold for over $45 million. And he has his hand in all that. He's brilliant. Brilliant.
Damn.
So a Thiccc Boy came in and he knows the business. He's going looking at everything because he's on Fight Campaign. He's looking at all the sets and everything. And he goes, "So what's the plan?" I was like, "Yeah, it's literally it was February." I'm like, "Dude, I've been open a fucking month. I'm let Thiccc Boy get off the ground. And once I get to Wi-Fi, let me look down and figure out a fucking plan, dude." But he kept saying, "What's the plan?" It started pissing me off. I was like, "Dude, I don't have a plan, dude. You keep asking that." And then we did the show, went all good. And then 3 days later, I get a text from him. He goes, "Hey, I want to talk." I'm like, "Oh, that's weird." And he goes, "Dude, it drives me nuts that you don't have a plan." And I was like, I'm just trying to get things together, man. I get where you're coming from. And he was like, "I see you're exactly where I was at 38. He's like, "I just started Fantasy Factory." He's like, "You're probably making," and he knew exactly how much I was making. He's like, "You're probably making this much money of the cars, the house." And he's like, "And you think you're balling." He's like, "You're not, dude." He's like, "You have to have a plan." So he told me what the steps he went through to sell his company and exactly what it took. It's a lot of work, and I can get there. But then also be careful what you ask for, because if you do sell the company, then you're working for the man. Like you might have all this money, like you have fuck you money, but you're working for a boss then, So
yeah, and that's the whole goal of this whole thing, right?
I know. I don't know. I think about it all the time. I don't know.
So how long ago was that conversation?
A month ago.
And it's
talk to him
is it
damn
eating
near
you
every
up
week.
inside right now?
No, because I'm so busy because my special drops end of April. So even that was different. So, I had offers from, you name a big company that does specials. They all made offers. My first special was on Showtime. And so with Thiccc Boy, I hired my team shot it. I hired everybody to shoot it in Dallas. So my team shot it, edited it. I put a commercial together. I did everything myself. And then we put it on market. We got all these offers from these big networks. And then at night I was sleeping, and this is real. It's like, I saw the way the mainstream media treated Joe Rogan. To me, I know a lot of people. There's not a better person on this earth than Joe Rogan. He's the best guy you've ever fucking met.
Really?
And I saw the way they treated him and like spun everything on him, and just the way Hollywood was, and my friends going through cancel culture. And I was like, dude, I talk all this shit about not being Hollywood and banking on myself. And then I'm waiting for this offer from these big Hollywood companies for my special. I have my own network. So I literally woke up that morning. This is, I don't know, fucking 2 weeks ago. And dude, we've been hustling, trying to sell this special. Hustling. We have all these offers. My team's all excited. Like my agent at CAA and my manager at 3 Arts. I called them and was like, "I'm not doing it, man." Like, "What? I'm not doing it. I'm gonna put it out myself."
No
They're
shit.
like, "You're out of your fucking mind." I'm like, "Maybe. I think this is the move. I'll see what happens."
Yeah, good for you, dude.
Because I'm going to
Give me
double
your
down.
guns.
Because if you think about it, let's say it's on, name a big network. I put my special on there, and then I do Rogan and Schultz Show and Segura's and all my shows. And I push all these fans towards them, all these fans, and not my own shit, man, which is going to equal subscribers and views. And I own that. That's my shit, man. But instead I'm doing it to this major, Hollywood network. It doesn't make sense. It's not what I stand for. So we'll see how it goes. I'm dropping
That's
on
fucking awesome,
end of
man.
April. Yeah.
God damn.
Do you like what you were talking, you mentioned earlier about like Rob being on the board or whatever. Do you like pay him to be on the board?
No, not at all.
You just
He
put like a
asked
board of like mentors, I guess, together?
Yep.
Smart.
Guys who have done it before, like my buddy Lewis, who's on the board, he sold his company recently, his media company. So they know exactly what you got to do.
What does a board like do? Like, how does that even work?
Advise, and also like, "Hey man, be careful here. Like you spend too much money here. we should be investing in this, you know, put more time in this, or you need this, you know what I'm saying?
I
'Cause
got
they've
you.
been there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that like a set like you guys all meet once a month or something like
Yeah,
that?
once a month.
I'm just trying to figure out this game that you're giving everybody.
Yeah,
right now.
we're trying to figure out the game for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
That's
let
our
me know.
whole thing too. Is we're kind of like you. We don't really have like a long-term plan. We're just trying to figure out how the fuck do we make this thing a monster.
And I don't know. And listen, I love Rob, and he's different than Mike. So Rob plans out his day from down to a minute. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
Yeah, you said he like has like whether good day and bad day, like how he
has
does a good day.
calendar. He has a
Yeah.
He's
calendar.
only had like 11 bad
He has
days.
he has 11 bad days all year.
Wow.
And that's the joke where Chris goes, well, I've had 365 bad days.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Rob has it, you know, I'm just not this, you know, type of personality, but he has from when he wakes up at 5 a.m. to when he goes to bed at whatever, 9 p.m., literally the entire day is mapped out. So
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
He'll go, hey man, I have 30 minutes to Zoom, whatever, March 19th. I'm like, oh, can you do it? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't even know what I'm doing the next hour. Yeah, I guess,
Yeah.
you know, but he just maps out everything, dude.
Yeah.
He says he only puts in 30% of his 30% of time into work, right? And then
But
the rest,
that 30% is so efficient. I think that's all he needs.
Right.
He's just that personality. He's brilliant, man. Brilliant.
But if you're not wired like that, it'd be a difficult way to live. I don't think I could ever live like that.
No, and also I think anyone that goes, oh, I'm gonna start, you know, Thiccc Boy Network so I can get bought out for whatever $100 million. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's the way to do it.
Right.
I've never done anything based off money ever. Besides ditch you guys for the
Yeah.
companion,
I was
but
hoping you'd bring that up. Yeah.
that one time.
That one time
and I
ever.
regret it. And I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
But also it was cool. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But
I
March
just-
7th, right?
I've never started anything where like, oh, I'm gonna make so much money doing this. I just do it because I love
Right.
doing it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the same thing with Thiccc Boy. That's where me and Rob are different, but also you want someone like that to kind of rein you back in.
Mm-hmm.
Is it tough to balance? Because you have like Theo has his own stuff going on. Chris has their own stuff going on. You kind of have these guys as talent with your umbrella and stuff like
Yep.
that. Is it hard to like have certain conversations with guys where it centers around like Thiccc Boy Media?
I hope you guys like this clip. If you want to continue to be for the boys, you need to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share with a friend, and check out our playlist. We have all the links right here on the screen. As always, biggest of hugs and tiniest of kisses. Also, go check out the full episodes, but always for the boys.